Good morning and welcome back to another Barjacks video. My name is Dylan and today we're out here on this beautiful Sunday. We got some awesome conditions, 1 foot seas offshore, and it's a beautiful 70 degrees. We're early spring right now, so the fishing is on fire. The Blackfin tuna have been biting, the Mahi have been running really hard. We're finally able to get out here because the weather recently has been really bad. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off our morning doing a usual troll around the cargo ships, because if there's any Blackfin tuna, they should be under there. Hopefully we can pick up a few Mahi while we're trolling too. You just never know what you're gonna catch on the troll. If the trolling doesn't work out early on, we got a lot of live baiters ready to go. We might go set up on a wreck, see if we get a king, maybe a sailfish, and then we'll take it from there. So we're gonna start our morning here. We're gonna pull into the marina, get some fuel, and then we're gonna make the run out of Hillsborough Inlet. And it's gonna be a 5-mile run south towards Fort Lauderdale to where those cargo ships are. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. So we're heading down to the cargo ships. Conditions are awesome today. We're pulling up, there's about 3 in the port. So hopefully we can get lucky and pick up a Blackfin tuna early on. Maybe we get a lucky wahoo or dolphin, but there's been a lot of bait jumping, which is a really good sign. So let's go see if we can make it happen. So we have just made it down to the cargo ships. They're right in front of us. I would say they're about 5 minutes out. And we're gonna set up the trolling spread because sometimes you'll pick up the Blackfin tunas behind the cargo ship on the deeper side. And all we're gonna do is set it up here and go circle these ships. And usually that's your best way of finding fish during the spring. So the first thing we're gonna do is get our number 6 in the water. We're using planers today, and what these do is take your bait a lot deeper. They're extremely effective down here in South Florida. And let me tell you, this is how you get those big wahoo, big Blackfin tuna you guys see in those other videos. So what's going out on that one is this purple and black sea witch. It's already all rigged up with a bonita strip. And all we're gonna do is toss it behind the boat, clip this planer on, and get trolling. So, ready to go, and let's throw it out there. And the weather today, you really couldn't ask for much better weather. I mean, it's a little choppy, but the past few weekends have been really terrible. I would say it's been 4 to 5 foot seas. Today it finally broke a little, it said 1 to 2, and the fishing has been red hot, so I've been really excited to get out here. So once I get to the clip now, all we're gonna do, come up here, pull it down, and clip on this planer that I was just showing you guys. So now that we're all clipped up, I'm just gonna drop it 20 seconds behind the boat. What makes these cargo ships also so special is that you're trolling around a bunch of wrecks. And as I always mention in the barjack tackle videos, when you're trolling around a bunch of wrecks, structure, you'll find bait, and that's usually where those big fish will be. So let's drop it right behind there. So now I'm gonna go do the same thing on the other side with a smaller planer, and then we're gonna get my favorite lure in the water, the barjack tuna striker. So now we're on the other side of the boat, and going out on this side is this crystal sea witch. And this is a really good color for Mahi and tuna. So we're just gonna do the same exact thing, toss it behind the boat, and just clip on now a number 4 planer. And it's the same thing, just a smaller planer, and that one will probably dive like 20 to 30 feet deep. So both planers are now in the water, so it's finally time to get the strikers in the water. And all we got here is the Barjack's new Mahi Ghost Striker, and you guys can see it's a crystal lure here, and this thing just brings a ton of flash, which will bring in those dolphin tuna behind the boat. What makes these lures so special is that you can catch 3 fish all at once. So here we go. We got it all rigged up, ready to go. Barjack's Mahi Striker, and you guys can see the 3 hooks right there. And we've had times where we've caught 3 tuna all at once just on this lure. We got the bird, and all this bird does in front of this lure is it creates a ton of motion, and then you got that little school behind, and it works amazing for tuna and Mahi, especially during this time of year. So we're gonna drop it behind the boat, and you want this one to go really far. You don't want it anywhere near that whitewash, because tuna and Mahi are usually scared to come into that whitewash. So you want this way behind the boat, and that's what we're gonna do with this one. So now we got the Barjacks Mahi striker in the water. You guys can see it. I'll probably drop it a little further behind the boat. Both planers are set. Cargo ships are right behind us, and we're gonna run right by them. We're in about 300 feet of water, and hopefully this is where the Blackfin tuna are. So we're now about 30 minutes into trolling. Nothing yet, but it looks pretty fishy. I mean, we've seen fish jumping. We just can't get them to bite right now. So I'm hoping as the tide starts to roll in, the bite should get a lot better, and hopefully it's like a switch. It just turns on and we're able to limit out on blackfins. So we're gonna keep doing the same thing here. Massive cargo ships right in front. We're gonna keep circling them, and hopefully sooner or later we can get something in the box. First fish, just after I was saying that the bite has been really slow, I think we got something on. So we do have something a little small here. It looks like a micro bonita on the tuna striker. I was gonna say something pulled line. I had it really loose, so that would mean something hit it. But it looks like we have a really micro fish here, and I'm gonna assume it's a bonita. Right as we were trolling by the cargo ship in about 120 feet of water. So baby bonita, that is funny. That's about as small as they get. Woo! We're not gonna keep this guy. So
let him live.
We're gonna let this little guy live. Nice little bonita. This guy would be awesome for a wahoo bait, but we're not rigged up today, so he's ready to go home. There you go, buddy. Off he goes. So we're gonna get the Barjacks tuna striker right back in the water, and hopefully we can find something in the box. Oh, you got something?
Yeah, it's kicking around.
Yeah, I think he's got another small one. So we probably just went through a small pack of bonita. So all I'm gonna do, come up to the bird, reel him in. And this one was on the Mahi in the other one. So just take him off, nice and easy. Another small bonita, and these are awesome baits. Like I said, that we're just not ready for them, so I don't wanna kill them for no reason. There you go, buddy. So we're gonna change the game plan here. Trolling was a little slower than I expected. So here's the game plan. We're gonna pick up our trolling lines, make a run offshore because there have been a lot of Mahi. So what we're gonna do is clear all the lines, pick up, make about a 5 to 10 mile run offshore, and just look for a nice seaweed line, set up, toss out a few baits, and hopefully we can find some dinner that way. So we're about 5 minutes into running, and we have just found a massive seaweed line. So what we're gonna do, take this pink bucktail jig. I'm feeling this one. Hopefully on the first shot we can find some Mahi. I'm just gonna cast it up there, and let's see if there's anything in town. And when you're doing this, you wanna make sure you're watching your surroundings, because sometimes a Mahi will fly out of nowhere, and you wanna be ready to catch them. And this is usually what you do all summer. You'll just run from seaweed patch to seaweed patch until you find one holding a bunch of Mahi.
So after fishing hundreds of different seaweed patches, we decided to head back in for some afternoon trolling. But as we made our way in, we found a massive seaweed line sitting in 700 feet of water. And let me tell you, this one changed our day.
So we pulled up on another seaweed patch running in, and there's a bunch of dolphin under it. They're just not big, but usually that means there's gotta be someone big around here, so. Let's get some baits in the water and get these fish fired up. So we got our live pilchard rigged up, and all we're gonna do, toss them out there and let the fish eat them. Look at that. I think I got one.
I'll have to get the drop in here.
Yeah, I think I got one. Just like that, got him. That's one. So we're gonna leave this fish hooked up with this one Mahi to keep the school around. That's a good one, that's a keeper too. But I don't wanna throw him in because that means we'll lose a school. So we got the school around the boat now. Like I said, you gotta put in the time to find the fish. And look at this. There is 100 Mahi swimming under. This is what you work for all day. Okay, so we're gonna get another bait in the water. We got that one fish swimming here. So we're gonna fire up these fish. I'm gonna throw some squid in the water. So all we're doing is throwing some squid around. These fish will come back around and eat them. Just chunking it up. Okay, so right now what we're dealing with is there's a lot of small guys. And I mean, the one we have hooked may be the biggest one. These other guys are just not hungry and they're really small. So I'm questioning if any of them are even legal. So this fish might be legal. Once we get them, reel them up a little bit, I'll be able to tell. So we decided these other fish, let me just, before we do this. So we decided this fish is legal. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna put a gaff in them. Let me see if I can get a good shot here. Because this fish is legal, the other fish are probably not. Are they on? So we're gonna gaff this fish. He's legal. And we're just gonna get some, a little more, one more. No, that's a bad.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's dead.
Beautiful Mahi. One of the most prettiest fish we have down here in South Florida. And these guys taste awesome. This fish is probably 22, 23 inches. They gotta be 20 inches a keep. And we are blessed enough to get ourselves one of these. So we're gonna get them on ice, keep fishing, and let's go see what else we can find. What we're gonna do now, we landed that one fish. She ended up being 24 inches. We had a little mess here, but that's because we bring so many rods. But the plan now is we're gonna pull back up on that seaweed line, see if we get these fish fired up for some cool drone shots. We got the drone in the air. And then if that doesn't work out, it's afternoon now. We're definitely gonna go do some tuna trolling. Hopefully we can find the blackfins. So let's go see what we can find. The seaweed patch is literally right there. This is sick. We patiently waited it out, hooked one Mahi. Look at this madness. 20 dolphins around the boat, a lot of smaller fish, but this is unbelievable. And this is why we come out here and do what we're doing. I mean, look at this. 20 Mahi surrounding our boat, all beautiful fish. We got that one hooked up. We're gonna leave him hooked. And yeah, just so we could try to get ourselves a few more. But this one does not look legal, but definitely gonna land them and measure them. Oh my, they are fired up. Nice, we got two. So Dad, is yours bigger or is mine bigger?
I don't know.
Let me see yours. I think yours is big, land yours, Dad. Yeah, land yours. I don't think that's a gaffer. Dude, mine's is big too. These are bigger fish. I feel like another school rolled in. You need help, Dad?
Oh my God.
Yeah, you have a bigger fish. Here,
You got a guy?
come my way, yeah.
Yeah. I should throw him on.
Try to throw them on if you could. Oh my gosh, guys. Thank you. All right, guys. This one is not a legal fish. You guys can see him. Beautiful fish, not legal. Let's give him a healthy release. Here we go. Beautiful fish. Just make sure he swims off. Nice and healthy, just like that. Beautiful fish. We're gonna get another bait in the water. Let's do it. No, it spit it. It wasn't set. Did he? He's just eating. See how he's eating though? He's not like fully committed. Let's see. He feels committed now. Oh, I think I got him this time around. Oh my gosh, look how small he is though. It's a peanut again. So we got another fish. We could switch this guy out. Who's bigger? What are we thinking? That one's smaller. Yeah, all right. Oh, I got the big one, I think. Look, he's eating. Oh, he spit it. No, wait. I think he ate it, Doc. No, he does. See what I mean? That's awesome. That's so cool. They're all fighting. They got him. No, this one's big. There we go. Another Mahi, boys. Now this is a lot more fired up. I'm catching them on my mud and snapper rig that I brought out. That's funny. This one might be. Not sure. Look at him put on a show for the video. Now we got a mud and snapper hand line him up. Here we go. So I'm gonna come around here. So we're gonna. Hey Meta, take a video. This is a small one. Dude, this is insane. Dude, I cannot get it. He's so slippery. All right, we're doing that. I gave up. I was trying to do one for the video. It did not work out. Oh, that was not legal, but that was funny, man. Beautiful Mahi. We'll measure them. I'll show you guys how you're supposed to measure these to the fork too now that we have this fish. Come on, buddy. Look at that circle right on the top. There we go. So come back here and I'm gonna show you guys how to measure these. Just to know, because this one might make it. So what you do is you put their head at 0, obviously, and then you're gonna measure. So 18's right there, 19, 20. Oh, I think he's legal. 21 and a half.
21 and a half. Keeper.
So I was about to throw this fish back. He is a legal fish. And he almost went off the boat. Here, I'm gonna show you guys this beautiful Mahi.
Back up.
Beautiful fish. This is what we came out here for. We're making it happen. These and some blackfin tuna. We're definitely still gonna troll for tuna later, but just beautiful start to the day here. It was a little late start, but absolute gorgeous fish. Like I showed you guys, he's 21 inches and a half, just like right there, and that puts him at 19, 20. Just like that, 20 and a half. So this fish is going in the box. There we go. That's number 2. We're a family of 6, so we need a few more of those to have enough for dinner. I would say 1 or 2 more and we're good. So a baby school of Mahi showed up. They attacked our back rod. I was getting everything reset so we could go try to get on these tunas that I've been talking about. But, oh wait, look how small these guys, look at them. They're all around the boat. A bunch of small Mahis. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better day. We put in the time today. We were about 2 hours offshore and we hit seaweed line after seaweed line. And we finally, as we were running in to go do some tuna fishing, a bunch showed up and now we're surrounded by them. We were able to get a few in the box that were legal. And then we just caught a bunch of them. I would say we caught 10 or 15 Mahi today. A bunch of throwbacks, but it's definitely a fun day. Now it's time to go run in and go get on some blackfin tunas. So we're gonna see if we could pick up one more here, just for fun. If not, we're moving in and let's go get ourselves some tuna for dinner.
So we ran inshore and did some tuna trolling, but we just couldn't find a blackfin today. So we decided to call it a day. We hope you guys enjoyed this fishing video, and we'll see you in the next Barjacks Family video.